Everyone says trading is so complicated. What if I told you there's one simple strategy that will give you multiple entries from the 4-hour time frame, 15 minutes, 3 minutes, and also the 1 minute time frame? In this video today, I'm going to share with you a perfect example, a very simple strategy that I use to get pyramid entries, multiple entries into the market. And in this video, we're going to be using British pound, Japanese yen as a point of reference. And before I start to look for multiple entries, the first thing I do is to understand the overall market structure on the monthly time frame. And as you can see right here, we're consistently creating lower highs and lower lows. And after that, as you can see, we broke structure right here. This low created the high here and price dropped to the downside, broke that structure. This was the last up close candle before dropping to break that structure. And you can see very nicely, price mitigated it. And after that mitigation, I'm anticipating to see a 4-hour break of structure for me to confirm whether I'm going to be a seller or a buyer on the long term. But on the short term, as you can see, after that mitigation, price dropped to the downside. We left this wicks right here. Now, this week's, all I'm interested in this week's is the 50% of this week's, which is the consequent encroachment. Simple terms, it's just the 50% of the week's. Don't overcomplicate it. The moment price mitigates the 50% of that week's, I'm looking for a 4-hour break of structure, and my drawn liquidity is this inefficiency. That is my drawn liquidity. Before I'm looking for any trade, whether I'm going to be a buyer or seller, I need to know where is the draw on liquidity. What is the magnet attracting price? And as you can see, the moment I've outlined my drawn liquidity being that key level, the next thing I do is I'm working with the consequent encroachment, which is the 50% of the weeks. And right here, the 50%, I want to see a 4-hour break of structure in there. And if you look at this, the structure looks so confusing. And I've heard so many traders just get so frustrated and they're like, I don't even understand what's going on here. And I'll give you a very simple tip. Just something I tell all the people that I mentor. If you can't see it clearly on the bar chart, go straight into the line chart and you see it perfectly. And right here, you can see perfectly price created a lower high and then a lower high, a lower low, broke structure. The moment we broke structure, this right here is my last down close candle. That is my point of interest where I'm going to be buying from. Take profit is going to be the drawn liquidity on the daily time frame, which is that inefficiency. We'll go back to the candles. And as you can see on the candles, right here is my stop loss entry. This was the last down close candle. That's my entry. And then right here, take profit. So this is the first entry, deliver the 1:2.42. How I get my pyramid entries, my second entry is the moment price mitigates this key level, I'm looking for a 15-minute shift to market structure. And right here, we're going to go down to the 15 minutes time frame to look at what that looks like. And on the 15 minutes time frame, you can see we created a low here, a high here, and then right here, we created a low. The moment price broke this structure right here, the moment we broke above this high, that's a 15 minutes break of structure. Now I'm looking for a second entry. And my second entry is going to be this last down close candles before breaking this structure. That will be my second entry into the market. And my entry position right here, entry, stop loss, the low. I'm using this low as stop loss. And right here is my entry. And you can see how price mitigated it very nicely. My take profit is still going to be the same overall drawn liquidity on the daily time frame, the same inefficiency that I was using on the monthly. That is still the same key level. And this, as you can see, the second entry delivered the 1:3.56. And now if we still go back in here, the moment price came in here, I'll be looking for another entry, a third entry, and that will be with the 3 minutes time frame. The moment I see price in there, I'm going down to 3 minutes time frame to look for an entry position. And right here, you can see if we go down to the 3 minutes time frame, you can see on the 3 minutes time frame, you can see how price created a high, created a low, broke structure. The moment we broke that structure right here, the moment we broke this structure here, I'm using this key level as my third entry into the marketplace. Right here, you can also see an inefficiency. I'll make this a different color, just make it green. And right there is going to be my second entry, stop loss. I'm using this overall low. Take profit, still the same key level right here. You can see the third entry delivered the 1:5.9. And now how I get my fourth entry is using the 1 minute time frame. So the moment I see price coming here, I go into the 1 minute time frame. And what I do on the 1 minute time frame is very simple, and that is just to look for, I'm looking for a break of structure from that key level on the 1 minute time frame. And right here you can see if we take this back to this key level, you can see if we go to the 1 minute time frame, you can see how nicely price created a high here, created a low, and broke structure right here. You can see that very clearly. The moment we came in there, you can see we created, this is the major high here. This right here is the major high. So the moment price broke through that position, I'm using this high as an entry. So all I'm interested in is, you can see a high, a low, a break. I'm using the high as an entry. Stop loss, this overall low right here. Take profit, still the same position. Same key level. Once I derive my drawn liquidity, all I'm looking for is pyramid entries, anticipating for price to hit that key level. So you can see my 1 minute entry delivered the 1:14. My 3 minute entry delivered the 1:5. My 15 minutes entry delivered the 1:3.56. And my 4-hour entry delivered the 1:2.42. So if you add that up, you will see that one entry alone, one trade setup could literally deliver all you need for the entire month, and you don't need to take another trade. This is a very simple strategy I use, and I teach all my mentees how to use this on their own as well. And if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Follow me for more content like this. I'll see you in the next one.